Okay, we're almost there. We need a few more middleware packages in order to complete our environment. So the other one that we need is body parser. What body parser does is it allows us to essentially send content to the body. So if we're sending information from the front end, we can pick it up within the body. So let's go ahead and install that as well. So I'm going to make sure that I'm in the right directory, and it's npm install body parser. And we are going to need this, and you do need this every time you're sending form content over so that you can pick up content from the front end and make use of it. Also, JSON gives you the ability to parse JSON requests as well, so content type JSON. So there's a lot of really cool things and very useful package as well. You can see almost 4 million people have downloaded it. And then special for this project, we're going to be using a package called twit, and this is npm install twit. So it's not as popular. There's 9,000 downloads, installs of it, but this is the one that we're going to use in order to connect to our Twitter API. So this is going to be a quick and easy way to connect to Twitter from Node. So install, and then we're going to just bring both body parser and twit into our project. So let's set that up as well. I'm going to update these vars to be const and just do a little bit of update of the code. So the other one that we installed, so we did install body parser. So that will be require. And body parser, the package is actually with a dash in it. So don't forget that it's with the dash, so it's not all one word. Const. And the other one that we wanted to install is twit. So require. So every time you install those packages, make sure that you bring them in and you require them into your application so that you can make use of them. So there we go. So we've got all of that installed, and we're actually ready to build out the rest of our application. There is some middleware that we wanted to add in. So the middleware, and it's going to become useful later on as we progress through the lessons, but let's just set that up for now. So we wanted to app use and body parser JSON. So this allows us to parse that JSON content, app use, and again body parser, and we're going to URL encode. So this allows us to grab URL encoded content and save that. All ready to move on to the next step where we can actually start creating some routes for our app. So let's set those up first. Get, so this is Express. And the first route that we want to get is let's get all of our tweets. So set up a route, tweets, and we'll enter in some parameters as well. So tweets search, so that we can search the Twitter API and return back some response data. And we're going to get search as a parameter. So for now, we're just going to console log out whatever the value of request parameters search is going to be. And we'll respond back now with some JSON, so response, and we'll use JSON. So we're returning back a response within a JSON format, status, and you can enter in a message here. We're going to be updating this later. So there we go. So we are ready to try this out. So if we actually go to, and remember this is going to be get parameters, so we can search for whatever term that we want to search. And of course we need to start up, and let's close that one off. I'll start up the server. So let's try that out again. So now whenever we go to that route, we see that we get test passed in. So that's the request parameter search that's being passed in there. So we're able to grab that and pick that up. We're returning back that static message of success right now. So we're not doing anything with the Twitter API as of yet. So that's coming up in the next steps where we're going to be connecting our Twitter API and setting all of that up. So that's all coming up next.